Can Chet win the Rookie of the Year in the NBA? The Thunder in general have been playing amazing basketball, but Chet specifically has been putting up some great performances. And a lot of their winning has to do with the fact that he is now available, because last year, we know he didn't play a whole year due to his foot injury. And yes, the Thunder are loaded with talent. You got Shea, All-Star, you got Josh Giddey, you got Lou Dort, you got Jalen Williams, who is runner-up for Rookie of the Year. You have Isaiah Joe, who can't miss from three, basically. So they are talented, and they were going to win games no matter what. But with Chet there, it just gives them a whole different element. Chet's averaging 17 points per game, which, again, he's not averaging like 25, but like 17 points per game on the efficiency he's doing and the impact he is having on the team has to be noted. Did you know that right now, if the season ended, Chet would be in the 50-40-90 club? Like, he would be in that small group of players who have done that for a season. Now, obviously, again, to get that achievement, he has to do it for the whole year. But the fact that he is a 50-40-90 club right now is crazy. I'll try to memorize the stats off the top of my head because I looked at it a little bit ago. But he's shooting like 54% from the field, 43% from three, and 90.8% from the free throw line. So I believe it was 90.8%, which rounds up to 91. Either way, it's 50-40-90 club for Chet. And besides that, he's averaging 2.2 blocks per game. And we've seen a few games this year where he's just going crazy. He had 7 blocks in the game. Maybe it was like the second or third game of the season. Like, he does it on the defensive end too in terms of blocking shots. So his numbers are really good. And again, the impact he's having on the team, he makes them a better team because his skill set is like different from what they already have. Like last year, they didn't have a 7'2", I believe he's 7'2", 7'2" guy who actually, like, does he have a handle like, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving? Obviously not. But he has somewhat of a handle because we saw him do it last night in the game against Golden State. He took it coast to coast once, I believe, or something like that. Like, you saw his handle a little bit. He can shoot the three, and it looks really easy for him. Something that's really interesting, though, about the way he plays is he doesn't force anything. Like, he's the number 2 overall pick. I guess, he can't just come in and say, I want to be the number 1 option. But in a way, he could have been, because he could have been like, I'm the number 2 overall pick. I should be the number 1 option. And instead, he's just letting the game come to him. Like, he's not caring about whether or not he puts up 30 points per game. He just wants to win. And so therefore it makes it even more impressive, in my opinion, because it doesn't seem that he has an ego. He's just like, I want to win and I want to do well. And he's being efficient with it. And he's taking good quality shots. He's not forcing bad shots. He takes good shots. He really has been everything that he was described in the draft. And he's been everything that the Thunder obviously hoped for in his rookie year, because he didn't play last year, but his second or rookie season, however you look at it. I must say, I am impressed too. Like, I'm impressed with how good he has been right out the gate. And again, the whole lack of ego thing and the ability to just take the role that he is given right now, even though he's the number 2 overall pick and he's having a huge impact on the team, that's been really impressive to me. Now, back to the original question is, can he win Rookie of the Year? I think that's going to be really tough to do with, obviously, Victor Wembanyama. Because we have seen Victor Wembanyama also do really special things. Like, of course, he is a great shot blocker as well. And he's had multiple games with more than 5 blocks. Like, I forgot what he had the last game, but he had at least 5. He might have had 7 also. So, like, he also gets it done from a blocking standpoint. Victor Wembanyama is very special in terms of his handle as well. We've seen his handle on display a lot. His ability to come alive in the fourth quarter has been awesome. Like, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but he gets off to like a slow start. But then in the fourth quarter, he's just like money. Like, everything cashes. As he gets more comfortable with the league, he obviously will, pick it up earlier on in the game. But the fact that in crunch time, he has been, pretty awesome for the most part, that is something that you definitely want on your team, because when it comes down to the wire, you need your best player to close. And he has been attempting and putting his best effort forward to close these games, even though they're not winning that many games. But he has been doing a good job in the fourth quarter. And besides that, he's just doing a lot of things and showcasing a lot of his talent. So it's going to be really hard for Chet to win Rookie of the Year because Victor Wembanyama is there. If Victor wasn't there, I think he would have a pretty good shot to win it. With that being said, though, maybe as the season goes on, maybe his role gets bigger, he's putting up better numbers, and obviously the Thunder are winning a ton. So maybe that helps his case. I'm pretty sure he's going to get votes. I don't think it's going to be unanimously Victor just because of how good Chet is playing. So I think he will get some votes. I'm not sure he's going to win, though. I do still think Victor is going to win Rookie of the Year. But Chet could put up, a nice argument. Jalen Williams in the second half of the season last year put up a really good argument because for a while, it looked like it was Paolo and there wasn't anybody even close. It was just Paolo. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you think Chet could win the Rookie of the Year?